is Fun with Facial Hair. So basically, the beginning of Fun with Facial Hair is this, right? It's like, I get compliments, like, oh, you're gray hair, blah, blah, oh, you look sophisticated. Thanks, Mom. Thanks for saying I'm handsome. But I don't like facial hair, man. But my soul patch keeps me cool. But in the meantime, we're gonna keep the soul patch. Well, we're gonna do some fun around. So, alright. So you're looking to change up your look a little bit. Say, hello. Hello. Keep looking, but I got set up so I got some look space. Some look space. A little like, it's not really a close-up, but it's like a nice headshot with some look space. It's all film stuff. It's all film. You know what I mean? You got the light, the dark. Hello. How does the devil do his facial hair? You know what I mean? It's hard. Because honestly, if you look at any picture of the devil, and then you look at me, it's the exact same fucking face with or without facial hair. So clearly, I resemble the face of the devil. I look like, hello, my name is Inigo Montoya. You killed my father. Prepare to die. Going nowhere fast. Going nowhere slow. Sit back. Going nowhere fast. Going nowhere slow. Sit back and relax and enjoy the Nowhere Show with Spin Dude. And we'll be right back with the with Spin Dude. Hey, what's up, everybody? Spin Dude fucking punk. Cutting off the bunkin' punk because it's too long to say. What up, everybody? It's another episode of the Nowhere Show. We're changing it up, you know what I mean? And I hope you just like that. That was our intro. That was the Fun with Facial Hair. Yeah, I grew out that stash and goatee for a festival I went to. Shout out to Wormtown, Strange Creek, Strange Folk, yeah, Massachusetts style. So I rocked that at the festival, then I continued to rock that look until it was, I really don't like looking like, I felt like I looked like I was like 60 or something. Nah, so I mean, come on. This is, it's pretty, either way you shake it or bake it, I'm a handsome man. Alright, so, let's talk about those bags. Any bag. You get a coffee bag these days, it's got like a pull tie, you pull it and it's like the reclosable suction zip type of deal, you know what I mean? Or you get those granolas and they're like, you gotta rip off the top, but they don't rip all the way, and then you're like ripping it halfway, and you get the scissors out anyways to cut it, and if you cut too much, you can't use the thing anyways, you know what I mean? Anyway, so all you people out there in the world that deals with those slidey things, and companies, pick one damn standard. Make it a Ziploc, or make it a don't use the slidey things, man, those shits break. I never had a problem with Ziploc, really. But like those slidey things, it's, then you got your meat and then it's like dripping out in the drawer, then it gets your cheese wet, and you're like, come on, man, all I wanted was a fucking zipper of this shit closed, and then can't even do that right. Jesus Christ, anyway. What are we talking about here? Twisty ties? Nah, fucking all those like plastic zippers. It's like, come on. That shit gets me so frustrated. It's like, what's crazy? Alright, I don't know where that voice. You know what's crazy? Buy my car! No, seriously, no. What's crazy is cereal boxes, right? Like straight up cereal boxes. This shit in my whole life, these have never changed. And what is it? It's like the most dangerous, most ridiculous contraption of we'll call it a closing mechanism, right? So it's like glue. It's alright. First, it's like the two flaps on the top of a cardboard box, right? And then they're glued together. And then there's like a little male piece and a little female piece, and you slide the male piece and the female piece and keeps the top on, right? And if you don't know what I'm talking about, like male-female pieces, like in the music world, you know, a lot of your plugs are very phallic for the male piece, and a lot of inputs are holes to input, so female piece. Anyway, so if I say male piece, female piece, I just mean that there's a part that goes into it, and, you know, what's that word, like, they complement each other. I don't fucking know. What is this? Chasing Amy? Get the fuck out. Sorry. Ex-girlfriend. Anyways. Don't go down that road, Spindu. Come on. It's way too early for that shit. Seriously. Man, but if we're going to talk about that, no, let's get back. Before we cut to that, we're going to finish this. So I actually wrote this down. I'm going to try to remember it as I wrote it. Cereal boxes. This shit hasn't changed like forever, and it's the crappiest. It's the most horrible like creation ever, and like it forces you to come up with like creative ways to open these boxes. Because you know if you as soon as you start to open it and you rip the cardboard flap, you're like fuck this, and then you rip the whole thing, and then they can't even close it, and then you open the bag of cereal, and then you have to like close it up and put a safety clip on it or something, and it's just like, all I had to do was like not rip that cardboard, but like that shit has never changed, and it's still a pain in my ass. Come on, I know you're at home and you're like, fuck man, I hate that shit too. But that's like what? You know what I mean? Like, I mean I don't know, man. It's cereal, right? I mean. Maybe it doesn't even have to be like enclosed. Maybe it'll get stale. I like stale cereal. I like stale crackers. Hey, if you're with me, just hey, I like stale crackers. Alright, I'll say it, man. Cold pizza for breakfast and stale crackers. It's not crazy, right? Yeah, we gotta know each other, right? Get to know Spindy, right? Come on. We can't talk about it if we don't know about it. Know what I'm saying? That's why I do drugs. Did drugs. Whatever. Because I can't talk about it if I don't know about it. You know what I mean? Shit, anyways, so talking about chicks, I wrote a song. First episode, I was trying to bang it out, but I forgot a verse. So as I was just tinkering around the office, check this. This is just another version of Pie song I wrote, and after that, I don't know. We'll be right back. The Nowhere Show. Stay tuned. More commentary. I went to dinner with a girl named Sally. Had a few drinks, wound up in the alley, but the alley was too smelly, so I went back to her place. Gave her the old face, and now she's in too deep, but don't know why. All I wanted was a piece of pie, piece of pie, piece of pie. 3.14 piece of pie, oh yeah. Went to the bar. I met this girl, she played guitar. We had a few drinks, she said this place stinks, so we went back to my place. I gave her the O-face, and now she's in too deep. I don't know why. All I wanted was a piece of pie. Come on, 3.14. Who likes math? I went to church to confess my sins. That's where I met the two blind twins. After coffee and donuts, I went back to their place, and they gave me the O-face times 2, times 3.14. All I wanted was a piece of pie. All I wanted was a piece of pie, and I got 2 slices of pie. 3.14. 3.14. I gave them the O-face. The O-face. Come on, everybody, let's see your O-face. That's what for sure. Yeah, hey, that was clearly just it's me messing around. But yeah, no, this is a song. I wrote it. Anyway, I'm not a musician. I just like music, you know what I mean? But I'm also not a politician, but hey, let's get real for a minute. I wrote this down. This is for all you politicians doing shit in the world, or not, or lying about it, or whatever. So, let's talk about the future. Let's do it. Let's talk about the future. You're always talking about the future. Do it for our future. Well, now is the future. Now is the future. Like when people are like, hey, blah, blah, blah. You know, in the past, they're talking about the future. Boom, the future's now. So save people now. That's my campaign. But anyways, so let's go with that. So the time is now. Alright, put up or shut up, you know what I mean? So, the discussion, my statement, I'll tell you my plan. I have nothing to lose. Life is too short. Oh, dropping this fat bomb, new Spinduism philosophy from myself. Life's too short to do it once in a while, so do it all the time. That's a Spinduism. Booyah! Anyway, we'll get into that later. You know, it's just another book, just another way of life, man. Hey, it's the way I live. I like to share that with you because I'm pretty freaking happy. Other than when I'm not happy. Most of the time I'm pretty happy. And that's just I gotta keep it real. Depressed all the time. But happy? You know, that's just how it is, man, right? It's just stupid life gets you down. Well, I'm like, you know, like I said, I'm not paying a therapist. I'm talking to you. I'm getting my stuff out, man. I'm stressing out, man. People talking to me. I don't know politics, man. I'll tell you what I know. And this is gonna crush some of your dreams, and I'm not gonna apologize. This is just theories through my life. Like, this is what I come up with. Alright? So this is what we're gonna do. Just real quick, because we were talking about, oh yeah, the plan. Kind of forgot I talked about it, but we didn't talk about it. So, this is the plan, okay? This is what we're gonna do. This is the plan. I'm a creative genius. That's a fact. What I've been doing my whole life, I've been creating products. I've been creating businesses. And why I've never done any of them, it's because I don't have any money. But also, what am I going to do with all that money once I have it? I hate money. It's like, I understand money. The world doesn't understand money. You know, like, 124 years ago, no one knew the price of $1. Wooden coins and gold and promise notes, getting paid 10 cents a week or some shit. Like, literally pennies, getting paid pennies for, like, you know what I mean? Like, I was told stories, like my mom was saying, like, when she was in, like, college or grade school, who knows, back in the 50s, 60s, she was like, you know, you paid 25 cents for a cheeseburger. You know what I mean? It's like, anyway, so money is bullshit, yo. So, I know that, and I'm telling you, money is bullshit. It's all fucking lie. It's just to keep you in line. It's just to make the system work. So we're gonna fucking play the system. Because you know what? There's enough money for everyone to eat and live in a house and have jobs. No one would ever have to be homeless. And that's what I'm gonna prove. I'm gonna prove that shit. So this is the plan. Believe in me. I'm gonna come up with all these products. I'm gonna pitch all these ideas. Boom, you invest in that stuff. As soon as I make my money, I put all the money in a giant trust. And as soon as I get my money, I turn it and I give it around back to those people that need it. Booyah! Because I don't need money. I did the math. I remathed it. $35 an hour I need to make. In America, $35 an hour. Just so I could survive peacefully and without struggle. $1,000 a week. That's what it comes down to. $1,000 a week, it's like 50 grand, 52 G's a year. So I believe that if everyone was making at least the minimum $1,000 a week, right? Get all those homeless people, get them into job camps, not like camp, like like Job Corps. Okay. So, anyways, one of my ideas, and this is a Spin New Entertainment. One of our deals is just that, man. You just round up all the homeless, and you go, "Hey, do you want to be homeless?" And they go, "Yeah." All right, get out of here. You want to be homeless? They're like, "No." All right, get over there. Get them in lines, right? You go, all right, send the homeless that want to be homeless back on the street. Let them be homeless. They're happy. But people that don't want to be homeless, train them, teach them how to work a job, get them educated, put them back on a job, get them a shelter, a home, whatever. Boom, they don't have to be homeless again. Give them the skills, teach them, or just help them out. A lot of homeless people are smart, man. They just like get, people get fired, people get quit, people get hooked on dope. All kinds of shit, man. I've been homeless. I've fucking been there, man. People help me out. Living on the streets of Cali, man. Come on. Venice Beach, man. But yeah, there's always a way. And you know what? People out there care. And if you're doing something good for the people, that's all I want to do. Help the people. Because I know, like I said, I'm cool. I want nothing. But just to prove to myself and my family, we're going to do something positive, change the world. One man, change the world. Jesus will wash your feet. I'll throw you a bone. I'll create a job and give it to you. You know what I mean? Get you back on your feet. Because you know what? Life is too stupid to be caught up in the bullshit, yo. It's all a system. It's all systematic. It's all man-made bullshit. It's like the news. Man-made weather. Whoop, 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 whoop. Alright, back to you in the studio. That was the plan. My plan. And I think we all know that everything could have been set up way different. And we could have been like fat cats from the beginning. Or, the government can stop hoarding the imaginary money and write everyone a check. You know what I mean? They've got taxes stored up somewhere in some escrow account, just collecting mad dough underneath the Pentagon. Who do you think runs the city under the Pentagon? They gotta have a mayor for that shit. You know what I mean? So they've got mad dough, and it's instead of fixing all these problems and getting people jobs and getting people educated and put them in the workforce and get people being able to support themselves and their families on a job. Nobody wants to work 3 jobs. What are you nuts? I mean, and I hear, obviously, I'm not calling you. If you're one of those people, I fucking salute you, because that's insane. You know what I mean? That just goes to show you, why would anyone have to work 3 jobs just to live in America? You know what I mean? So, my whole deal is when my ball gets rolling, because obviously there's a ball and it's going to roll and it's going to get big and green, and all that green, I'm going to give back what I don't need. You know what I mean? So my deal is this. I did more maths. Even though I'm not doing well in that class, I do know that I need to make $35 an hour, 40 hours a week. Like I said, back to school, whatever. But that's the deal. What? That's insane. That's insane. But hey, people make it. You know what I mean? Not me, but maybe one day. We can hope. Yes. Anyways, kind of all over the place. Okay. I'm gonna be bringing you news just in. No, just kidding. But so apparently I was out one day walking in the woods, and I came across this bush, and it was self-watering. It had its own little like just rain over it. It was weird. But the stranger thing was it was whistling. That's why I was like, I was out in the woods, like la la la, you know, out in the woods, going for a hike or whatever. And then like all of a sudden I hear like this like whistle following. It's like this self-watering bush, and he's like, "Hey, what's up, dude?" And I'm like, "What's up, bush?" You know. And then all of a sudden he's just like, "Yo, let me tell you some stories that weren't in the Bible." Like, what are you talking about? He's like, "What? You don't think there's only one talking bush? Shit, there's a fire bush that talks, and I'm a self-watering bush that talks. What? So what? I've been around since the beginning of time. God created me. I met the thing. It's a flying vagina." I said, "That's what I thought it was. Just a big vagina." Anyway, but the bush was like, yeah. And starts telling me these stories, so left out of the Bible. Stories about Jesus. And apparently, he lost his virginity, year 14, to a woman named Mary. Not because his mother's name was Mary, but because 50% of the population was named Mary. And it was like Mary and Mandy. I don't know. Eve, Mary. The most popular names. I don't know, Guinevere. Anyway. Ridiculous. I don't even know what happened about it anymore. Oh man, anyway, yeah, so we'll be learning more about, I mean, I gotta go back and talk to the bush, you know what I mean? He's gonna tell me some stories, but yeah, so, apparently, year 14, Jesus slept with some chick named, and that's, I mean, probably where all his troubles began. Who knows? But yeah, so stories about Jesus and, well, whatever else they left out of the Bible. More stories coming to you soon. Alright, what else we got going on here? Just a bunch of stuff. Basically, I really like this quote, and I'm going to give it to you. This is actually in a show called Las Vegas. It's on Prime right now. And Tom Selleck just buys this casino, right? And so this is a quote. This is Tom Selleck in the fucking Las Vegas show. He goes, "Risk is the price you pay for opportunity." That is a badass quote. So those writers that wrote that script, I really like that quote. And I'm going to take it and say it because I really dig it. I'm a words guy. Words guy. Words guy. Even I got a stutter. And I work with a stutter because why not, right? Words you be saying. Anyway. Man, we've been talking for a while. I know you don't want to hear me drone on and on and on and on and on. But you remember that bong that I was smoking out last week? That thing broke. It slipped off my desk and landed on a hand weight. So that $45 Piranha bong is now broken in the trash. But for the price of nothing, that bong, this is the new bong that I totally made myself with a pen cap and a bottle and a piece of gum and some duct tape. But this works better than that fucking thing. And this thing, come on. I can make a bong out of anything. Spindu can do anything. Alright, and we'll talk about that later. I don't know what else we're really going to talk about. But yeah, so we're going to start grabbing some musicians. We're going to go film some of that stuff. And we'll do some interviews with some bands. Yeah, so that's what we got to come in the future. It's been a long day, homework and chilling. Arts and crafts, you know me. I like my arts and crafts time more than life itself. But yeah, so take care of yourselves, and you know. I'm sure I'll have a list of stuff to talk about next time. What are we doing? We're out of here?